Bonk! Hello Cobrats, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I already had a failed intro of this, but not a failed recording because I have it set to the flashback option if I need to use it. Also, first acknowledgement of it being 30 FPS because this game doesn't run in 60 FPS. Okay, we got the fairy again right there. The failed intro, I might make that like either an unlisted video to post on RRG, really random guy, or just put it at the start of, or end of this video, or start of the next. Well, I want to keep things focusing on stuff, so I might just put it as a unlisted fail take or something when it comes around. Well, might just keep it public. But anyway, we got the fairy here. Let's get rid of it in case we accidentally use it. But not like this boss here is going to be too hard. Unless it's just going to start us off with the highest possible difficulty. Let's get into this thing. Let me see how far actually I'm into this. Yeah, almost 5 minutes on the Audacity file. Probably about a minute now as we get into the big boss room door. It doesn't really shut behind us, but the big old sudden with the Kokiri symbol of old. Pretty big arena. Bomblings, are those our boss? Poison water. Because I know how well I dealt with that poison fog with the monkey earlier. And that's a normal monkey and not ook. Seems the purple drink is fizzing up. And we have two big things starting off here. The Twilight Parasite Diababa. Alright, I'm sure you can put two and two together here on what you have to do. Unless you don't. Just lead the bomblings towards them. Should be pretty simple. Let's see if I can do both at once. Okay, it's gonna do the cutscene, so it's gonna bring that other bombling back to me. But it's pretty simple so far. We already got half of it down. They said didn't put the bomb by me and make it be close to exploding so I can take cheap crap damage. And look at that. Now that this one's exploding, has the same health, we're all done here. See? Such an easy first boss. But judging by the shaking, I don't think we're done here. That's a big dude. Okay. Well, there's no bomblings appearing right now, so let's see what we'll have to do. Let's get ready to aim our boomerangs. Ooh, avoid damage very awesome-tastically. Wait a second, I'm hearing some echoey laughing, and I recognize that face as well. Without a parasitic bug on his head, because he's friendly now. And he has a solution to this boss. Looks like a head when it's upside down as well. Very tortured soul that bombling is. And if you're skillful enough, you can get it so that you don't have to hit the other two stops again. Just keep your locking on good and well. Did that happen? Okay, I like went to there as it didn't underneath the bomb. I'm not too close to take the damage anyway. Lock onto Ook while he's spinning around. Probably better to time it so that like right when he's in front of it, it'll land. But I always have to do a little bit sooner. That's how I knock it down. I'm gonna only use spin attacks here for the ultra damage. Even though bosses are usually just phase related, getting at least some bits not really set damage. Just using Sludge Bomb on me, that's pretty powerful for an early move, or maybe it's like Pokemon Colosseum in XD where you start off with pretty high level stuff. Well, XD is like up 15 or so, I don't really remember, but I mean, yeah, there's like that simulation practice battle where you use like a Salamence versus Metagross or something. Sorry if that's spoilerific. But then in Pokemon XD you start with like level 25 or 30, something of that sort. Anyway, get the main head down again, and it gives us the option to finish. Yeah, stab it right in the eye instead of anywhere else. That's what we must do, to take it down. Only a third of my life gone, and my life would have been brought back anyway, because I got that second fairy. Always on Nintendo games and enemies with one gaping eye that you must fight. That's probably the creepiest thing right there. Just the dead stalk of it. And you notice that it had the Twilight thing in its name. And that's what is making all these enemies so distorted. So likewise, this may very well be the thing that Midna is looking for. Well done. That's what I was looking for. That's a fused shadow. It's what the light spirit called dark power. Do you remember what that spirit said? About how you had to match the power of the King of Shadows? Could it really be so easy? Is this all there is to it? There's a total of 3 fused shadows. I think the other light spirits have the rest. If you want to know exactly what fused shadows are, well, maybe I'll tell you if you find the other 2. I guess you better do your best to find them, huh? So let's not waste any more time here, when we could be looking for the other 2. And she makes a thing. I'll get you out of here. You pick up the heart container that fell out of that thing. Don't forget to do so unless you're doing a 3-heart run. I remember a few years ago watching like the Zelda-thon 3-heart run of this game. It's like the year 2011 or 2012 or so. And a guy picked up the heart piece, not a heart container anywhere. And everybody was like, "Ah, you're messing up." It's like, nah man, it's strategic for a heal, even though I don't think it was. Want to go outside? Are you all done here? Well, yes we are. Let's do it. Happy to materialize away now. Heroic Link! Do not think the Hyrule is now saved from the spread of Twilight. Leave these woods and go to the east, where you will find the land protected by the Spirit Eldon. There you will find those you seek. But know that these lands lie in Twilight. They are now a dark realm covered by the clouds of dusk. If you step foot beyond the curtain of Twilight, you will revert to your beast form, so be prepared. Hero chosen by the gods, leave these woods and go to the east, to the land of Eldon. Midna. That's better. Searching should be much easier now. But of course, you feel the need to go help the other light spirits, don't you? Well, don't worry. When you turn into a beast again, I'll take good care of you. The first thing you need to do is find the land covered in Twilight. Once you do, I'll help you out. See you later. Thank you for doing your laugh in the non-screechy way that I do it, even though it's a little bit more screechy coming out of you, but better with the voice acting instead of my male voice giving form to a higher pitched female MP voice. Speaking of imps, I'm excited for Game of Thrones tonight. I think I already said that at the start of this. Well, I think I did in the failed take, and I was like so caught up in it that it's giving me all the extra time. Okay, let's not go that way, that's the way back to the Force Nibble. And the fog's gonna be there forever, judging by the way the map looks. At least for the time being. And we'll slide through this again. That's how I started off episode 3, with the whole Kachupi thing, I guess. And we could get things from Koro if we wanted, but we don't want to. And we don't need to either, even if we have that tiny bit of lantern loss. But I'm probably not going to use the lantern too much for the rest of the game, aside from places that where you'd actually need to light torches. There's a big old rock there, but we can't really do anything about that right now. So let's just move through this white transition-y place. Oh yeah, starting off with some great music and getting hit by enemies. Let's see if I can get 2 for the price of 1 with 1 spin attack, but probably won't be able to finish this guy. Nope. Of course, it always leaks face there. The way things were, it made it so that his face looked funny and that I couldn't finish the guy. I was trying to finish my thought altogether with the multiple different things going on. But yes, we are in Hyrule Field, and this is pretty much the main theme of this game, with the do-do-do-do-do-do-do, kind of like Undertale with the do-do-do, or do-do-do-do-do-do, etc. Go out a little bit more and it'll tell you what's going on around here. See some odd little dudes walking around, and a little bit of grass cut. Hey, I'm so happy to finally be at 4 hearts, even if I'm at 3 3/4 right now. And here's our horse grass. Something tells me that we're still unable to call Epona. Nothing happened, but nobody came. So, these are some odd enemies off in the distance. I think these are called bomb skits, something of the sort. If I'm wrong, I will put it up on screen. It's something about that, even though it's not really actual bombs that they're skidding around. It's like weird little ball things. I mean, yeah, they do kind of explode. And if you want, you can put the wormy worm on in a bottle to put on your fishing pole if you so desire. Kind of not finishing my words properly or making weird sounds with my mouth and not formulating things properly. I don't need to be wasting my time. I want to go swiftly so I can catch my episode of Game of Thrones, even though I've got 12 minutes until then, so oh well. I'll or if it'll give me the option to do the video speed control as I can do, because normally I would watch on 1/6 speed, but if you're watching the episode live, you'd be able to finish before other people, unless the episode is late, but I want to watch it legitimately, with my free trial of HBO now. Anyway, here's the first of a big slew of collectibles, among all the other ones. A male beetle. Bug fans love the golden color. Check out the caught bugs on the collection screen. So how about we pull up our collection screen? One of these 9 things is golden bugs. So there's 2 for each thing. Buy 3, make 6, and then 4 rows of all that. So there's 24 bugs in total. Yep, another little thing to work your way towards. And it goes based on your locations, and there's a male and female in each location. So in the same little area, there's going to be the female one. Alright, I'm not really going the best path, I'm just going to get back on the main road. Got some treasure chests around here. I was used to it being there in the hero mode / mirrored Wii version of TPHD, Twilight Princess in general. And here we are, seeing the cargo routes that we've seen, like the juxtaposition from how they were in Wind Waker, and also adding on to the creepy appearance with the masked face of the shadow cargo rocks. I'm not going to bother going for that heart right there. I think it's a heart piece somewhere around here that I'm trying to get. Oh, I think it's south of the bridge before you go too far into it. Let's see exactly where it is. If I can find it somewhere in a tree. It should be pretty bare bones, unless I need to go beyond the tree, which I can just aim my boomerang around and it should show things up. There's something going on. Just trying to tell me to go to the tree right there. I'm going a little bit slower than I expect to be going. And enemy music kind of sounds a little familiar as you're doing things. Maybe I just have to go beyond the tree. I'm pretty sure it sounds like a weird ball swallow. I think I see it up in the distance there. Maybe that's just the dawn of dusk coming in, like the not so official Twilight. Where the heck is that heart piece? It's somewhere in here. I don't think it's in the immediate area by Faron Woods, so let me check around. I've heard enough of the music so far, I'm gonna search for it, or never mind, it's right there. I didn't have to finish that guy off. I figured I'd be going a little bit faster in this episode, but anyway, that's heart piece number 4. If it was pretty much any other Zelda game, we'd have filled another heart container. But things are a little bit different. There's more heart pieces to collect to make this game feel a little bit longer. So I'm gonna rely on a combination of the 4 heart containers from defeating bosses and all the ones you find throughout the game to be all rewarded. And I think the second bug is somewhere around here as well, in the higher up area. Let me get a quick look for that. Here's some glistening and glowing. That would be the female bug right there, man. It's a really nice view that we have around here, even if the Twilight isn't exactly great. But Midna loves herself some perpetual Twilight. I know, Card Rocker behind me there. I figured that it would be on the screen, because that's something Card Rocks tend to do for me. And Chugga Conrad as well in Wind Waker, because he hasn't done Twilight Princess yet. Going into nighttime mode because it's not really doing the daytime enemy fighting music, just normal enemy music. Just gonna let it follow me forever. And hey, someone's saying. He's so dreamy.
Go no further. There is a black wall ahead that blocks the way. I thought I would deliver a few letters, but it seems impossible. I am the honorable and dependable letter carrier known to some as the Postman. Now that I have introduced myself, please take this letter and read it at your leisure, because I am too cool to say leisure. To read a letter, press down to open the collection screen and then select the letter. And yes, I did make the sound effect of the do-do-do-do when you're getting an item, or rather finishing a puzzle. Moving on with that. You can do that to read any letters you receive. Do it whenever you see fit. Well, my business is concluded. Onward to mail.
Trying to solidify his voice to sound like his sound. Make it a little bit nasally. How far are we into this? I'll say 5 minutes to cut out, so 13 minutes in, got the heart piece and the 2 golden bugs we have so far, the male and female, to make a nice little pair for maybe even a bug marriage or so. And this is the way we must continue. Any other way, Midna would be like, no, this isn't where we go. You must go the way that is marked on your map with that little flag down there. Because flags are wonderful. That's my Midna voice, I guess. Onward to the darkness. Hey, it was much closer than I thought. You remember, right? You know what this is? If you set foot in there, sound like I said peekaboo, you might be a wolf again for quite some time. For at least as long as it takes for you to save the light of Eldon from the Twilight anyway. So, shall we try to go see the light spirit of Eldon? Sounds like fun, but not next time. Let's get a little bit into this, because we are only at that certain point in. Maybe I should just, like, put stopwatch up on the iPad so I don't have to keep checking Audacity. Or remember when I started and check the time. It's 8:54, 5 minutes until GOT. Want me to let you into the Twilight? Okay, I shall accept. Oh, yep, that's my alarm for GOT right there. I don't really have no space even to add a tiny little sound clip of the na 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 na. But anyway, off to the Twilight Realm we go again. Not wolf-like immediately. It's like, hey, maybe I can go. Nope, you're gonna be a wolf again. That's a good boy. Now you need to listen to what I say from now on. Ha! Look! How lovely. The black clouds of Twilight are so fetching today. I feel so much more at ease here. I knew it so much better like this than in those dusty old clothes anyway. So let's get going. Yeah, those clothes are definitely dusty if they were left behind by the hero of time way back then. Being the hero of ultimate legend. Well, there's different heroes. I don't need that right there. Ooh, is there a little fart cloud over here? On another alcohol bottle? But it's not quite an alcohol bottle. It's a little something that we can sniff. I turned on my X senses before, it would turn them on anyway as you get into this. Moving around in the battle pose like the stereotypical RPG thing. Reminds me of a meme where a dog was doing that. I don't know if it was a dog with distemper or anything. But we are Pixie Dog here in Twilight Princess HD, and we learned the use scent. See, isn't being a wolf more convenient? Trying to listen to her little voice clips. Use X on your senses can be done to reawaken as a wolf, I think. Eehee. I didn't need to say that because she said it for me, but I did anyway. Yeah, apparently we are known as Pixie Dog. I'm editing from episode 4 after recording up to episode 8 that I have now. Because last time was July 25th and now it's July 30th. 3 hours from the 31st, last day of the month. And the closing on our house is August 25th, so we'll probably be in Indiana by the end of August. Let's not acknowledge these shadow beasts until we get around them. Only 3 to deal with, so let's employ the strategy of take one down, then finish the other 2. Things aren't going to be quite as easy as that, though, in the future, as we may soon come to find out. Go from menacing red to slightly more soothing green. Tealish green at that. What's this? That's strange. The bridge is gone. I wonder if this is the work of those shadow creatures. What a pain. Oh well, let's look for it. You, get your map out. Oh, I'll get my map out, alright. I have my list in front of me, but not the game map. The yellow arrow marks where we are. You knew that, right? Whenever you destroy those creatures from the darkness, a portal opens that looks like this on the map. Swing! You hear me? It's called a portal. You better remember that and think with them. And in those woods we came through. Yes, it's gotta be around there. I'll use my power to take you to the location of the open portal. Pick where you want to go. I think we may remember where we want to go. I think I was kind of confusing myself, like before in the area with Koro that was technically Ordon Woods, even though Faron was there that we saw. But you're not really in Faron Woods until you actually go to the big area where the fog is now. My mother is texting me. But anyway, where we want to go is North Faron Woods. If you were to go anywhere else, then it would be like, no, this isn't where you go. Or at least I think, once you actually reach that objective. I think that's just that air conditioning turning on and it's not pouring super loud outside. Because if I can hear it from my room, then it's gotta be loud. Here in the normal world, going back and forth. See? I told you, we're here! You know, most people can't leave the Twilight that easily. You better be grateful. It's your job to look for the bridge. Look hard. I just wonder exactly where the heck it could be. Don't know for sure, but I'll just look around. Maybe Trill knows where things are. Let's talk to the dude. Back up so I can actually reach him. Speak to him. Ha! It's rough having to watch us shop in this unpopular part of town. Let's talk to him again. Without showing my dog butt. Right. So weird. The positioning. The other day my master got mad at me for letting a thief steal stuff. I was so frustrated that I put water in the oil urn. Oh man, so my water is oiled down. Good thing the two don't mix too well and you can kind of separate it anyway. Not like I needed that much anyway. Yeah, I was kind of being facetious about where the bridge is. You could go into the Faron Woods as a wolf at this point, though. But there's no real need for that, because I've tested it in practice. All the things that I don't want to do on the LP, I do in practice. But yep, big gaping thing right there. Wow, it's perfect, don't you think? What do you think? Should we take it? I don't know, I want to talk to you. Hey, have you looked around at all? That thing doesn't look like it belongs here, does it? Well, I mean, yeah, I could speak to you instead of pressing L, because that would make you come out. Come out as an imp creature in shadowy stuff. The more I look at it, the more beautiful it is, the more helpful. You should have listened to me from the beginning. Yeah, well, we can teleport it to the Ordon Spring like it did in practice, but nope, we want to go to Kakariko Gorge, huh? Kakariko, that's a wonderful place, with wonderful things. I could make a song about it. Alright, anyway, let us grab the bridge, float it up in the air. Midna is using magnesis before magnesis was magnesis, and it's not even a metallic bridge. Maybe she's just that great. She's using woodnesis. Or wood-sis, I guess. Because magnet for the magnetic stuff. Not really driving my point home, am I? And you actually cannot skip this. We're coming up on 26 minutes on the thing now, so... trying to estimate stuff. I think I know a very wonderful stopping place, so once I do that, I will stop it there. Game of Thrones is starting now. Maybe just doing the previously on thing right now. And plus the intro is pretty long, unless there was a cold open. But I doubt that. See? Just as I thought. So, isn't the power of Twilight amazing? Call me if you need the power again. It should help you find what we're looking for, don't you think? Alright, let's keep going. And keep going we shall not next time. Like, I'm always making these jokes about not ending the episode because getting used to the saying. And these are the Twilight versions, or Shadow versions, if you call it more predictively, no, accurately, precisely. It's combining words, I guess. Portmanteaus of the Bokoblins. There's a big old bloody gate right here. Who dares pass the bloody gate? The bloody hound. Or wolf, rather. I guess I'm a Stark. Huh. What are they doing here? This is a pretty elaborate gate. What are they trying to keep in? Or out? I don't know. I bet it'll be worth our while to dig in. Oh, dig in we shall. Let's see if I can do a little bit of damage from here. I barely can't reach. But yep, the scent trail is going that way. I'm kind of forgetting that was the thing. Keep your senses on to see where things are going. I just know where I need to go anyway. It's not like things go to weird paths. Well, I mean, things may be a little bit more complicated later on. But anyway, it's a wonderful little gorgy area that we're going through. Maybe even a canyon. Use all these different terms. Much like the canyon going towards the desert in Breath of the Wild. Not exactly spoilers because it's big old location stuff in an open world game. But anyway, here in Twilight Princess HD, we are at Kakariko Village. At least the Shadow Realm version. Let's not banish ourselves to the Shadow Realm. Got more Shadow Beasts around here. The pegs are pinning down. Those two guys are close together. Good thing I didn't kill that one. Well, I can just try to get the other two together. In practice, I had a hard time trying to get two around, so I just had to let them do the screechy screech. Take them down without issues. Without tissues as well. Not like we're crying here. To the hero who was transformed into a blue-eyed beast in the realm of shadows in Twilight. This way. Don't know what kind of voice I'm trying to give this guy right here. Well, I guess I will give him a voice regardless. Get a little bit closer, has a much bigger screen. Gotta get the luxury thing. I am a spirit of light. Hero, chosen by the gods. Look for my light. Gather the light stolen by the shadows into this. Now look at this. We got another vessel of light. Crucial to collecting the tears of light. If you fill it with the tears of light, you'll be able to cut through the twilight and return normal light to this place. To see the lightless evils that hold the tears of light, use your light up things with your X senses. The insects of darkness. They are the form taken by the evil that attach itself to my scattered light. In the shadowy twilight, the shadow insects are invisible, much as the people from your light world are. With the last of my power, let me mark your map with the locations of the tears that have turned into shadow insects. My voice is kind of similar to Faron, but with different inflections, I guess. But be careful. The darkness now hunts you. It's like a mix between New Yorker and British/Australian, which I was trying to go for at first. But anyway, this is where we end things. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, with Midna looking back at me all hello-like, being cautious to any dangers that may be around, we will be exploring the Twilight Realms version of Kakariko Village and collecting those Tears of Light to restore light to this area. Bringing things back home with my words. That seems like a nice home there. Until next time, don't toast yourself. I heard those guys die behind me, that don't even need to look back at them. Hello Cobras and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. I last recorded on July 25th and I'm immediately messing things up. Come on, it's gonna be like a 30-minute video, it's 8:37 now, and I want to watch Game of Thrones. Oh well. No big deal if I miss a couple minutes, especially when I keep messing up like this. I'm pretty sure I said I'm TryclydeTamer. First acknowledgement that I'm going back to 30 FPS for this because this game does not run in 60. What the heck is going on even? Now that this is happening, it's gonna make me drop down and make me have to re-grab my berry. All this unnecessary stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna start